Hello YouTube, this is Gotaplanstan here. I'm trying my hand at a COTC guide, poll guide here for the upcoming Agnea and Temenos banners. There's already text guides out there, so I wanted to try something a little bit different here. So we've got a flow chart here for both free-to-play and spenders, two different types of spenders, dolphin and whale. When I'm thinking of dolphin, I'm thinking of anybody who spends a little bit of money, like whether it's like 20 bucks or something here or there. And so there's obviously like whales will just get the characters and get their A4s and probably use on them too. But yeah, let's run through it real quick. We'll start with Agnea on the left here. We've got free to play on the left here, so I tried to color code it a little bit. We've got free to play, and honestly, you know, Agnea is wind, and she could potentially be useful in a wind team. Granted, wind is one of the weakest damage types we currently have, and so I think for free to play players like myself, there is only one very niche situation, and that's what the yes is over here, where you might want to pull for Agnea. And that's if you are wanting to get her A4, which is in fact good. And I think what I'll probably do too, I don't think this is quite finished yet. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take screen grabs of both of their A4s and we'll put them on the flow chart here too, so people can see them as well. And this will be, that will be, I'll link the screenshot with their A4s in it in the description of the video as well. But the only situation where I could think of where a free-to-play player would want to pull Agnea is, one, if you have Sophia X. If you don't have Sophia X, just forget about it. Just skip her, I think. She's good, but she's not really bringing anything new that we can't already get elsewhere. And so if you have Sophia X, which is still the wind goddess, right? If you do have her, then you can maybe consider pulling her. But I think only if you're gonna go for her A4 with the exchanging stones to get shards and buying shards for, or sorry, exchanging shards and buying stones for her. And if you either have Canary or you're going to be pulling for Temenos. That is the one case where I can make an argument for free-to-play players to pull. Other than that, no, just skip her. Honestly, just skip her. If you are a spender, if you're a light spender, I think honestly still just get one copy. I think you just get in, get her, get out, honestly. Her ult is good, but you don't need it for her to sustain her buffs for everybody in the team because of her TP passive, which is a cooldown which you can use to target more allies. So you can turn her front row buffs into all buffs. And so you can maintain her stacking mechanic indefinitely with that, without you turning her, without her A4. And then if you're a whale, you're probably just gonna U-turn her and get her A4, right? So you don't need me to tell you what like anything other than that. Okay, so she's kind of cut and dry. When we get to Temenos on the right, he's a little bit more interesting. Let's start again with free-to-play players. And my reasoning for whether or not you're gonna pull on Temenos, having to do with whether or not you have Salon, is fairly simple here. It's because Salon is a one character potency buffer, right? Whereas Canary and now Temenos are front row potency buffers. And so like, I think whether or not you have Canary, if you're going the Canary route, if you're going the whole front row route with your potency buffing ult bucket, then you want Temenos, right? Whether you have Canary or not, because they both only have a limited number of uses of their ults. So even if you have Canary, you could pair him with her, and then you could just have the potency buffing ults for more breaks throughout a fight, right? And so if you have Salon, my thinking as a free-to-play player and just as a COTC player is that if you have Salon, you would be better spent as far as team building goes to pull for Renew X in the future, okay? Because she also does the single target 100% potency buffing ult. So you could pair Renew X with Salon in your team, and you could go hard. You could use 1 DPS, right? Instead of the 3 now and the 4 eventually with Canary and Temenos. So if you're free to play, I think if you don't have Canary or don't have Salon, regardless of whether you have Canary or not, I think he is a must pull. For me, I feel like he's a must pull. I do not have Canary or Salon, so I need a potency booster, a buffer. So Temenos. So I'm pulling for him 100%. I'm ready to go to pity if I have to. And then for our spenders, I think it's pretty similar to Agnea. Except the fact that his ult is so high value with it being a potency buffer. I think if you're a Dolphin, I think you got to pick up a second copy of him so you can U10 him. And then his A4, they're both good, but I think his is technically better. So you've got to, if you're a whale, you've got to get that too. But yeah, that's my brief rundown of my should I pull for Agnea and Temenos flowchart here. I will put the link in the description below with the flowchart with both of their A4s on it, so you can see what they do as well. And that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on Twitch sometime. I stream. My Twitch channel will be in the description as well. All right, take care, guys. Peace out.